It is gonna be a human mirror here for our last match of the day. I haven't casted a human mirror in quite some time, I gotta say. Foritude versus Chaemiko. China versus Korea. In the past, this may have been very one-sided. Because Chaemiko used to be very bad in this matchup, and Foritude used to be amazing in this matchup. But Chaemiko has gotten a lot better. So much better in Human Mirror. So I would say he is the favorite here. I'm trying to look up the stats right now of their last encounters. Chaemiko versus Fortitude. There we go. They met a couple of times this year in the ESL Open Cups, in the Warcraft Survival Battle. And the last 4 encounters all went to Chaemiko, only dropping a single map. So Chaemiko, again, has been looking hot lately. And now let's finally hop into the game and see what we get. Chaemiko in the top right. Fortitude in the bottom left. It says Alice right there in the overlay, but that's a bit of a mistake. Don't get confused, my friends. What's the human mirror meta? Is it still breakers? Yes! Mass breakers is still the prevalent strategy. On some maps, we see a fast expansion sometimes, and tier 3, that's when human mirror gets really cool. But that's normally only on Last Refuge and Echo Isles. Claws and Circlet. Good start for both. And Chaemiko's the aggressor. Running over with level 1. Not even tripping level 2, that's kind of crazy. Playing super aggro. Trying to get a bit more experience to finally get the aura. But nice deny right there. Fortitude not giving up too many kills here. Oh, surround. Almost surround. But even without it, the footy still dies. Militia were creeping simultaneously, so level 2 was reached for Chaemiko. Wait, so Chaemiko's Archmage is on the left side in the overlay. Man, that's pretty confusing. So it should be a faster tech for Chaemiko, but honestly, I don't think it's actually that much faster in the end, somehow. Yeah, this is not Alice, guys. They have a bit of a mistake here in the overlay. It's a bit confusing. Chaemiko is in the blue, and Fortitude is in the red. Right now. Both AMs now with boots can chase after each other a bit. Experience is very even between the two. Level 3, of course, is a big deal here. It's a big power spike. One footy gonna go down to the creeps. Both Archmages pretty low HP. Mountain King out of nowhere could be quite dangerous. Oh. Nice surround. Tried to deny. But didn't get it. Experience goes to Chaemiko, and now he's very, very close to level 3, healing up a bit more at the fountain. But won't be getting level 3 right now. With the MKs coming up, and the tech timing is basically exactly the same. And we got the double sanctum coming. We got breakers soon to join. First, of course, going to be a few priests, maybe adept training, but then breakers will be added. We have a lumber mill, by the way, for Chaemiko, not for Foritude. So lumber's going to be looking better for the Korean, I think. And that should translate to better upgrades, which is going to be very relevant later on. Oh, nice scout by Chaemiko. Foritude was somewhat greedily trying to take the red camp in the middle. But Chaemiko looked for it, trying to staff out. Oh, it's a pretty close. Alright, there we go. Now the overlay has been updated. There we see Fortitude against Chaemiko. But 40 does get the red camp in the end, so Chaemiko could just slow it down slightly, scout it, but in the end, experience and item go to 40. Cloak of Flames is pretty much worthless in a breaker mirror. Probably gonna sell that one, I would expect. Chaemiko seems to be creeping a bit faster, meaning he's got more experience, especially on the MK. But now Fortitude creeping the natural. And could expand there, if he wants to. Ruined Bracers for Chaemiko. That is a great item. One of the best. Talisman of Evasion is actually also really good for the Mountain King. To dodge some attacks. And we might see both here just expanding now in tier 2. Chaemiko gonna get level 3. 40 is still quite far away from level 3. Well, he's not far away, but he is noticeably away. Oh, Archmage staffing in against the expansion. He's aware that this might cost him the TP. Taking out some peasants should be worth it. Stormbolt, surround. And that is going to be a TP forced. One more peasant might fall. Oh no, nice save. The lab cap is still available. That one's going to be taken now next. And the expansion timing, very, very similar. Oh, the Archmage. Low HP already. This is pretty scary. Stormbolt onto the Mountain King to keep him controlled. Right now, against the footies, the Cloak of Flames is actually still pretty damn good. Just later, not going to be so useful anymore. But you have a level 2 Stormbolt advantage for Chaemiko, so this is a very tough fight to take for 40. Water Elementals being dispelled, the illusions seemingly not helping him out too much right here. Needs one more kill for the level 3. There we go! Gets it now. With the abolish on the Water Elementals, that was very important. Two priests dying for both. Or the Archmage. Kind of in a dangerous position, but I guess it's alright. Mana potion bought. Chaemiko looking for the surround. Doesn't get the Aeon, but he does get the Mountain King. We've got the Cloak of Flames, however. Doing some return damage in the meantime. Another Stormbolt, but not enough damage for the kill. Blacksmith coming up, so upgrades will soon be added. Chaemiko is super low lumber for some reason. For 40 it's looking a bit better. But this experience is still certainly in favor of Chaemiko. Big consumable items here. Heal potion, mana potion can be amazing. Chaemiko finds a Scroll of the Beast, which is the worst thing you could have found there. And 40 finding the big mana potion. Ooh. Very lucky for Foritude. But Chaemiko gets MK level 4 first. Level 2 Bash is actually really good. It does work against breakers. And now, getting closer and closer to level 5 as well. Level 5 Mountain King. Super, super strong. Almost one-shots priests with Stormbolt. A bit of light harass against the peasants, but not too many have fallen here. Foritude has a supply lead. Not by much, but we do see a slight supply lead here. 67 against 64 supply. Stormbolt on the MK, but the Rune Bracers were protecting him right there. Alright, and in we go. Who's got the better control in the Breaker Mirror? And what are the upgrades? I feel like both should have some upgrades by now. Maybe like 1-1 or something. Seems like Chaemiko is pretty low on priests, maybe. Oh, he surrounded the MK right there with the militia. Gonna force a TP again. That's the second TP forced. Picks off one breaker. Oh, bash. Boink. Oh my god, the bash. Are you kidding me? Bash into surround. That's another breaker biting the dust. Upgrades churn, and I think that's only the first attack upgrade, actually. Chaemiko perhaps a bit late with his upgrades. No TP, by the way, on Chaemiko, so that's a bit dangerous. MK for him also still super low mana. Fortitude has so much more mana in this fight. This is looking like a pretty bad fight to take for Chaemiko. Position here not the greatest against the fanned out breakers of the opponent. And also the mana situation on the second hero, of course. In the breaker mirror, it's important that you don't just A-click all your breakers on the ground, but actually target the enemy breakers. Because if you just A-click, then everything is taking damage just in a distributed fashion. And then heal scroll value for the opponent is going to be really, really good. So what you want to do is target fire one breaker after the next. Regen scroll running. Lots of very hurt units over here for Chaemiko. Falling back to the shop. He definitely needs clarities. Maybe mana potions. Now we see the upgrades right now. 1-1 on Fortitude. Not sure what it is for Chaemiko. And now we also have control magic, so the water elemental ping pong shall commence. A bit of military support coming in from the main, but it's really hardly anything. I think it was like 1 peasant or something. MK in the north, surrounded again, 3rd time, and this time he dies. The TP was not in time to save the second hero. MK falling, painful loss. But the water elemental was able to harass at the expansion pretty well. Tower taken out, a few peasants killed, and a good amount of lost mining time. Very big armies now for both players. 80 supply, more or less. But it's a full level lead on the Mountain King for Chaemiko. He's about to hit level 5. 1 more water elemental would do it. But again, the mana is low. And he doesn't have a potion. 1 priest sniped, and there we go. That's level 5. Big heal scroll by Fortitude. I have no idea who's ahead in this fight. A lot of breakers for Chaemiko are pretty low. Heal scroll for him could be huge. He still does have one available. It kind of seems like Fortitude is A-clicking the ground a bit too much, maybe. It seems like he's not targeting the opponent's breakers too well. Militia coming in from the main. Not too much has fallen yet. Still very high supply for both. And the Mountain Kings are completely out of mana. Fortitude still has that big mana potion. When's he going to use it finally? Supply lead for Fortitude, 82. He keeps on pumping out units and he's able to hold. Chaemiko trying to fall back to the fountain. And when retreating, those priests are always going to be very exposed against the Mountain King. So this fight goes to Fortitude, I guess. 82 supply. Should maybe kill 2 peasants to get back to 80. Seems like that's what he does. Dude, look how he caught up in experience. MK is 4.8 now. Before the fight, it was 4.9 for Chaemiko. And 4.0 for Fortitude. That was pretty sick. What the hell? We have no transition, by the way. Sometimes in the late game, we will see a tech to tier 3, but not here. And now Chaemiko is going to be attacking the expansion of the opponent for the first time this game, pretty much. TP home by Fortitude. Chaemiko is trying to set up a Stormbolt. Water elemental harassing. Somehow there's still no arcane tower up there. Oh, 1 priest out of position, easily sniped. Chaemiko not wanting to engage this one yet. Fortitude is about to level up to 5. Does he still have the big mana potion? No. There's Blizzard, though. What? He retrained. To Blizzard level 3. Interesting. Trying to hit the priest in the back. This looks like a horrible position for Chaemiko. He's caught in this bottleneck right here. Oh, and the MK for him also dropping really low. Heal scroll comes in. Blizzard is hardly hitting anything. Mostly only the breakers. Oh, Stormbolt, focus on the enemy MK. Counter Stormbolt against the Blizzard. Supplies dead even. I'm not sure if this Blizzard is effective or not. Is this doing a lot? I feel like it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. Next heal scroll committed. That was the last one. And the MK for Chaemiko in trouble is going to have to TP out momentarily, probably. Well, he's got the invul potion first, I guess. This is a weird fight, man. It's very hard to tell who it's looking better for. Not so easy to keep the breakers apart, to tell them apart. Alright, next heal scroll by Chaemiko, but I think Foritude is doing way better here. Pretty sure now. He's doing way better. And one more breaker, gonna fall. Yeah, 40, we can see it from the experience, he's been trading way better. He's almost got level 6 AM now. His MK caught up with the enemy MK. He was a full level behind earlier. Very strong comeback by Foritude, who now seems to have the clear lead in this game. Who would go to the playoffs after this? If Chaemiko wins, he is gonna be in the playoffs. But I think also the loser here might still be able to qualify, depending on how the other games went. Unfortunately, we were not... Oh, Archmage! Whoo, that was close. We were not informed about the other updates. We're gonna be told later. And it's still just tier 2. No tier 3 tech at all. Main base is expiring. Foritude with a big bag still. 800 gold. He can go for the heal scrolls here easily. Can afford them. And Chaemiko has no heal scrolls anymore. Yeah, this Blizzard. I don't know. Oh my god, so many breakers for 40. Priest getting sniped quickly against the Stormbolt, of course. Alright, Militia coming in from the main. That's a pretty good help for Chaemiko. Gonna force the TP out. Oh, is everything in range to TP? Yeah, okay. It's kind of close. 40 is about to hit level 6. Mass teleport. Could be the game-winning skill. The game-winning level up. Very drawn out game here. Long map number 1. Who's gonna take it? It's hard to tell. It's very even once again. Does he have 2 TPs? He does. Wait, what? Must have been a misclick, I guess. More importantly, 40 also has double heal scroll, double invuln. Seems to be equipped way better than Chaemiko is. And he's about to get level 6. Falling back to the shop. Oh! Tome of Retraining. Alright. He's also going into Blizzard. Somehow the creep camp at the fountain is still there. What's the best item here? Has to be one of the auras. Either the flute or the lion horn. Level 3 Stormbolt doing some good damage. Oh, he doesn't have slots? I know he does on the AM. Boots of Gueltalas. Well, that's pretty much worthless. Well, it's worth gold though, so not actually worthless. Oh, big blizzard on both sides. Oh my god, they're taking so much damage from the blizzard. Position seems a bit better for Foritude. His priest and AM are very nicely protected in the back. It's again pretty hard to tell who this is better for. Blizzard cancelled with the Stormbolt. Mass Teleport is now available for 40. Oh, Chaemiko's Mountain King super low HP. Chaemiko going to be forced to TP away. That was a good fight for 40. Traded better there, certainly. And also still has both heal scrolls available. How is there still no Arcane Tower at the Expo? It's kind of crazy. Another heal scroll. 4 heal scrolls! What the hell? I think 40 got this. How the hell is Chaemiko supposed to beat 4 heal scrolls? I think that's completely impossible. Okay, base trade now, I guess. Repair against Blizzard is not gonna work out. Trying to mass TP away, I think? Yeah. Mass TP into the back. That's an invitation for a big Blizzard. Cancels it right away with the Stormbolt. 4 heal scrolls is so crazy, dude. Oh, the Archmage though! Oh my god, the Archmage almost died. Jesus. The MK for Chaemiko also almost falling. And I think 40 is doing it. Gets to level 6 on the Mountain King. And yeah, that's game. GG. 1-0 for Fortitude. Straightforward. Human mirror right here. Tier 2 tech. Breakers. Tier 2 expo. Mountain King, priests, mass breakers, kind of normal. And Fortitude, you know, in these straightforward, simple games without any fancy footwork kind of stuff, he always seems really convincing. I feel like Chaemiko might be looking a bit better here if he goes a bit weird. If he goes something like Fast Expo and Tier 3 and stuff like that. Of course, also I say that because I have a special fondness for Tier 3 Human Mirror. I find it certainly a lot more interesting than the Mass Breakers. But it's hard to make work on a lot of maps. The maps could tell us quite something here. Depending on where we go. Fast expansion could be doable. On 2 maps at least. I think only on 2 maps, right? So on Echo Isles you can certainly do it. And on Last Refuge you can certainly do it. With a good level 3 AM creep route and mercenary support and easy expansion. That's why it works so well on these maps. We also have Terra Stand. Oh yeah, okay. Terra Stand, yeah. It's in this map pool. That is the best Fast Expo map. That would certainly lead to a fast expansion, I'm pretty sure. But the rest, AZ and Northern Isles and Titaners is probably going to be, once again, more Tier 2 Rush Breakers and Brawl. I was told by the admins that after this game is over, by the way, then we're going to be told about the results of the other games, and then we're going to figure out what the standings are like and who is going to qualify for the playoffs. This week we have 4 days of group stages, A, B, C, and D, and next week on Wednesday and Thursday, the playoffs are going to be played for first place of NeXT Winter 2021. And the first place prize is almost $8,000. Not bad, not bad. 50,000 RMB. I don't see the players in my friends list. Are they playing on War 3 Champions? No way, right? That would be weird. Even in the case of a loss, whoever loses here, Chaemiko, Foritude, they might still have a chance to still make it out of the group in second place if the other games went well enough. The games that we saw earlier from them were wins for them. Foritude beating Alice 2-0, and Chaemiko beating Soen 2-1. Alright, and I'm liking what I'm seeing over here. Because map number 2 is going to be Last Refuge. And that means very, very likely we're going to see a fast expansion with quite possibly Tier 3 play in the end with Triple Hero. And we're about ready. Oh, I think we are indeed. Ready to jump in. Can Fortitude close it out with a win against Chaemiko here at the end of the day 1 group stage? With that, he should certainly be qualified for the playoffs. Mercenaries in this matchup, of course, a really big a deal. Getting those Shadow Priests for Abolish and getting the Berserkers for additional damage. Absolutely huge. For that reason, you have to creep the Merc camp here in Human Mirror. You just fall too far behind if you don't and the opponent does. So the best play, the safest play, and the only reasonable play is always, in Human Mirror at least, to creep the Merc camp here. Most likely as first camp. I think sometimes humans play it as like second or third camp, but normally it's the first camp with 6 militia. Or is it 5? I think it's 6. Little piglets getting slaughtered. Getting prepared to turn into bacon. I would love some bacon. Bacon. That sounds wonderful. After the cast, maybe. Foritude once again in the red, by the way. We're gonna have a big drop right away at the beginning. This can be pretty crazy. A Sobi Mask, for example, can be really good. Or especially a Row of the Magi, which is insanely good. Especially in the early game. But it's Rune Bracers, very bad drop for Fortitude. And Quel'Thala's Boots, also very bad drop for Chaemiko. So we keep it fair. 2 bad items for the 2 players. Mercamp into green, into expansion. That is the norm. Sorry. I was checking something with the sound. Gloves of Haste, Cloak, Circlet, Claws. Alright. Some good items, some bad items. All in all, it seems pretty fairly distributed. As we see the expansion starting. I'm not sure if Fortitude's gonna go tier 3, by the way. I've also seen him before just stay on tier 2, even with an expansion, and just mass breakers. Like crazy. Alright, and here we have the first little bit of a brawl. Quick detonates on the watch elementals, they're all abolished. A lot of pressure on the mercenaries right away, but Chaemiko saves the Shadow Priest. Fortitude saves the Berserker. Wands of Illusion also used. Pretty annoying to have to deal with that. Shop coming up for 40, and he's gonna get the tower. Tower cancelled, and this was really annoying already on map 1. The fact that the tower at the expansion never really was there to defend it for Chaemiko. Archmage about it, level 4. There we go! That's a big level up timing for Chaemiko, but Fortitude right behind him with the level 4. Supply dead even right now. Very even game in all regards here, right? Nice timing on the shop. Fortitude can heal up right away. Oh, and Chaemiko didn't start the tech yet. Because Chaemiko was forced to defend with some militia, his lumber was greatly delayed, reduced. And that's gonna be a crazy tech timing advantage. Fortitude. Once again. Moving into battle formations again. Does lose that Berserker very quickly though. And fast target fire on the footy. That one's taken out as well. Seems like 40 doesn't have defend, maybe? It's gonna be nighttime in a second. And then Mud Golem and Mauler become available. Oh, wait a minute! 40 isn't expanding! Wait, what? I didn't even realize this until now. Why is he not expanding? Was he getting harassed or something? Okay. Time now speaks in favor of Chaemiko. If he buys enough time to get up his tier 2 and a second hero, this game should be his. He's trying to buy time right now with the repair. It's looking a bit rough right now for Chaemiko, but it's just about holding on, holding on, holding on, surviving. Panda has a lot of Breath of Fire here. With a level 2 Brilliant Zora, he's got a really good mana sustain. Chaemiko has so much gold though. You can just spam mercs and footies all day. I think it's looking really good for Chaemiko now, right? It's gonna be stabilizing more and more. TPing over to the expansion with militia, I like that. Gonna force the footies to come off the line. Oh, one more almost dies. I would love to see Fortitude add in some sorceresses as well. 2 or 3 priests and then Sorks. Chaemiko has no way of dealing with slow at the moment. Panda gets level 2. The Watch Elementals have been feeding him quite a bit. Oh, the Berserker. Taken out. And now we see a bit of towers coming up as well. A shop over here aggressively for Fortitude could also be a good idea. Power build on the blacksmith. Good wall off to protect the peasants. And now we have the Mauler coming in. If the shop falls, that means no breakers for Chaemiko, who has finally reached tier 2. And needs to hire a panda real quick. Oh, he's going Alchemist. Interesting. And we got level 5. Level 5 on both sides. Oh, look at that water metal. Gonna destroy those towers real quick. It's level 3 Brilliance Aura, by the way, for 40. And level 3 Brilliance for Chaemiko on the other side. Heal spray against the panda, of course, doing a good job. But is it good enough? Oh, that Mauler is giving a lot of experience. The Watch Elemental is also giving quite a bit of experience. Does he get it? Yep. Panda now level 2.7. Shop taken out. Still lots of pressure on Chaemiko. He's got a good bank still, but he doesn't quite have the priest yet. The priest that he so desperately needs. But he's going into the peasant line again. Ooh, it's really close. A lot of damage on the Alchemist. Oh, the Alchemist! Oh my god, falls. And that's level 3 Panda. And that might be game. Maybe. Where the fire comes in again. I think that was a bit of a whiff. And 40. Just relentlessly pushing. Might be doing it. On his way to 2-0 Chaemiko here, maybe. Or can Chaemiko still stabilize? Can he afford to give up the expansion? He's so far behind in experience. I think he has to hold on to the expo, but it ain't happening. Foritude was always known for being great in human mirror. And he's showing that here once again. Chaemiko is indeed trying to stabilize on one base now. But that was painful. Since there's no Mountain King here in the game, you can be pretty daring with your hero movement. No Stormbolt catch is going to punish you. Wand of the Wind found. It's actually pretty damn good against an Alchemist. If you're quick to use it right away against Heal Spray. And 40 is pushing forward. Hannah about to get level 4, which is going to be another nice little level up for him. Water Elementals being split, but we do have a lot of dispels against them. Peasants coming in. If these get Breath of Fired, ooh, it could be painful. Where's the breath? Where's the breath? I'm waiting for it. Breath of Fire! A little bit like Dalsim from Street Fighter. You guys remember that guy? He said something fire, but I don't remember exactly what. What was it? Caught on fire? No. What does he say? Neo knows this. Dalsim fire. Yoga fire. I think that's what he says, right? Yoga fire. I'm not sure, actually. The panda is also quite fiery over here. You saw the first charge of Wand of the Wind. Alright. He's ringing the bell. It's time to pick up arms. It's call to arms. And the Archmage is level 6 over here. Doesn't even need the ultimate, I guess. Just level 3 water elementals here might be the right call. Oh, the next breath. The next breath. Oh, there goes. Really good damage. We do have mass teleport, by the way, so Foritude can mass TP out here if he wants. But first he wants to spend his mana. The panda has one more breath, maybe 2 breaths left. And the Alchemist is dry. 19 supply lead for 40. Seems like he's going to be able to close it out. Indeed, he is. GG is called. 2-0 for 40. Surprising result if you ask me, with how good Chaemiko has been looking lately. But Chaemiko, not necessarily out of NeXT. Depends on how his other matches went. He could still make it in the top 2 out of this group.